Hopefully you can hear me. So tonight is race one of the 2020 series that Gen X are competing against GDSR of Belgium. Hi Nicholas, thanks for joining. With Heather, who I think is Ian from yes, it is Ian from GDSR. Hopefully everybody finally, sorry. It's just I'm trying lots and lots of new things tonight for the stream to make it a little bit more enjoyable for you all, hopefully. I've managed to get everything working apart from I didn't have time to integrate the live YouTube chat into the embedded stream. But that would be for next time. So, however, I do have the stream, so please ask me questions if if you'd like, or comment on whether the levels are okay. How do you think Gen X are doing? And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel via the QR code at the bottom. If you like what you see tonight, make sure it's really easy to join Gen X Racing. The QR code again is at the bottom, or the direct text link is in the top right hand corner. So, racing tonight for Gen X, we have Keeper, our Finnish friend who lives in Sweden, Team Racer, our Brazilian friend who lives in London, Nikki, our Austrian friend from Salzburg, I believe it is, Zalobori from Darlington, currently residing in Scotland, Charlie, our Belgian friends, Griffey Top, also known as Marshy B, or also known as Des Lyman, who is the usual silky voice of chat, and then we have Ginger Ninja, our Yorkshireman. So racing tonight for GTSR, we've got Freaks Mayo, Captain, Kevin 16, Horse Racing 1, Salva 70, that's not Saliva, that's Salva, and in. One. If anybody is interested in becoming a Gen X certified driver, which qualifies you to race for the team in CFCs, we are not concerned about raw talent. Uh, the only time that matters to us is when we compete in the CTC Championship next year. Apart from that, we have lots of other friendly CVTs where everybody who races cleanly and wants to commit to Gen X as certified driver will be available and eligible to drive in. So if you want to know any more about that, then please ask me. So a bit late, unfortunately, but let's have a look at what's going on. So currently in pole we've got Fritz Mayer from GDSR with a 206.3. GDSR Captain 206.4. GDSR Kevin 207.1. Keeper 207.1, so very much on the pace. Coach Racing 207.2. Salva 207.2 again. King Racer yet to post the time. Nicky 207. Darlo 207. Starlay 207. Graphic B 207. Wow, it's close. Graphic B looks like he's just heading off. Gen X, Ginger Ninja 209. And Ian has yet to set a time. So do not despair, Gen X fans. Truly looking at the leaderboard, it may look a little bit concerning, but all the times are so, I am not concerned. Anybody watching in the chat, Nicola, are the sound levels okay? Both the race sound and my mic sound? Probably everybody, if you just got a face full of me, I noticed there wasn't any race sound coming through. So guys watching on stream, Nicola, Nicky Honda, if you can let me know if the balance between my voice and the actual race voice itself, so the race sound or volume level, are okay. How many have you got watching tonight? You got 5 watching. So do let me know who you are, where you're from. Hello chat, talk to me. If only to tell me it's rubbish. Once again, qualifying, currently have GTSR 1, 2, 3, Super in 4, who I believe was very good in our last GR2 game. I think it was BLFS. Team Racer, Nikki, Salos, and then Ian. Still not at time. Let's just watch it go through. Bunny, how are you doing, mate? Hopefully everybody can hear me. Now down to 4. Watching, I hope that's an indication of my prowess. And again, maybe you guys can't actually hear me, but everything looks okay on the OBS status board, so hopefully you can. So, qualifying is over. Okay, so let's have a look at the qualifying results. So on pole is Fritz Mayo from GDSR, 06.3. Captain GDSR, 06.4. Evan, 07.14. Super, first of the Gen X boys at 07.1, so really close. Sports Racing, 07.2. Zava, 07.2. Team Racer, 07.3. Nikki, 07.3. Salaboy, 07.7. Shallow, 07.9. Gruffy B, 207.9, who is currently racing from his sick bed, so we thank you for his dedication. Yeah, Barney, the racing music should only be when it's not actually in the race itself. So once the actual race itself starts, there should be no music. Yeah, so she just shows 9 and then Ian to 13. So first to 11th are all pretty close. So we're just waiting for everybody's film. So it's part of the 24-hour layout. So it's the alternate pits where it's a very long pit entry and a pit exit that basically bombs you out into the middle of the Shamrock Straight. That has caused quite a few incidents in the past in internal races, so we'll see what's happening. However, slightly different to what Gen X are used to tonight is pit lane entry and exit line penalties are on, which we normally don't have. We normally deal with that sort of thing in terms of steward reviews. And also, damage is set to heavy. So, we normally race a damage route, but what heavy means, for those who don't know, is that if you bin it or you smack a car hard enough, your car is damaged. It does not get better after 3-4 corners. It doesn't get better until you pit, and then it gets repaired. And in the worst case scenario, if you knacker your steering so much, sometimes you don't even get round to the pits. So Gen X boys have been reminded of that that damage changed to what we're used to, so I'm sure they'll all be on their best behaviour. So the host from GDSR said 5 minutes to go. So Ian, you're not a mobile chain. I suspect that's actually a tactic that's been worked out by GDSR for you to bash up the Gen boys. If so, I'm only joking, of course. Like I said, anybody who hasn't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you do so. Obviously, you can click on subscribing to what you're watching, or there's a QR code on the screen. And if you see what you like, and you're not currently racing with us in Gen X, then again, there's a QR code to our Discord at the bottom, and a link that you can type in near the top right. Click on that, join our server, and you can be racing with us very soon. We have had members join before a race night and literally be racing within 10 minutes, 15 minutes. So, people in the chat, any thoughts on what strategies might be employed tonight? All tires are available. Soft and mediums need to be used, they are mandatory. Hards are optional. If I can remember correctly, the weather is random. Pit windows open after 5 laps. However, unlike our user races, GDSR does not close the pit lane 5 laps from the end, so pit window opens at the end of lap 5 and then does not again close for the entirety of the 22 laps. Whilst we're waiting for the race to start, just to let everybody know who's not aware, we have 6 inter-season special events going on over Christmas and New Year, which is our most ever. So again, join the Discord, have a look, see what's available, and jump in. In the new year, we have a new team event, imaginatively entitled Manufacturers Team Cup, where teams of 2 pick a manufacturer each, and everybody's on track at the same time, and the races alternate between GR1 cars, GR2 cars, GR3 cars, and GR4 cars. We currently have 4 teams signed up for that. We have 1 driver without the team, so we all need 1 more driver to sign up for that, and we will have 5 teams. Do you fancy that, Fanny? Okay, so 1 minute to go. Okay, so we are on the grid, about to go. Let's hope we finish up and everybody. False start imposed on the grid. Lights out, 4 lights, 5 lights. Lights out, and away we go. Good start from Fleet Mayo. See if it's got a good start. A little bit of moving around the back. Let's hope everybody gets through. I'm not sure whether that's Eau Rouge or... Okay, a little bit of jostling going on, come on boys. Remember, heavy damage is on, but you shouldn't be pushing people out of the way, so just What's the issue go around the first corner? Nishi's up into third. What a brilliant start. Well done, Nishi. Pole sitters down to third. Nishi's up into sessions. Keeper's up into third. Wow, excellent start by the GR2 there. Reach Mayor's down to fourth, so he had a really good start. Not sure what's happened to him. So let's go for the first rundown. We've got Captain is now Captain is in first. He's on mediums. Nikki up from, I think it was this or six, up into sessions on softs. Keeper on softs. Fritz Mayo on medium. Excuse me, Kevin on medium. Cortez on medium. Malaboy on softs. Medium, soft, softs, mediums, softs. So basically you've got an absolute clear cut there of all Genet guys starting on making softs and all GDSR guys starting on medium, so two clear cut strategies from both teams. So Nikki has just done a brilliant move around, I think it's that source, please correct me if I'm wrong, going up to a Rouge with Captain right on his tail. Let's just get inside with Captain. He's in the slipstream. Going to go past and a little bit. See if he can make it stick. Hopefully, oh no, he breaks later and keep the place. Captain plays in session. Mayo in third still, and so we've got Keeper and sniff around the outside of Fritz Mayo. Just tiny little tap, but nothing untoward there. Racing infant, so we've now got two next in first and third and fifth, which you would expect a little bit of advantages looking spins over there on the softs and GDSR are immediate. Going back for Kevin in fourth or only from sixth ahead of Zalaboy. Zalaboy is 0.6 ahead of Reach. Now he's now down to sixth, which is quite surprising even though he's on the medians. He was our pole sitter. Approach racing. Kingmaker only 0.4 behind. Charlie further 1.8 behind. Valva another 1.6 behind. And then we have Ian is 7th, who is 1.1. Looks like both Ginger Ninja has had Ginger Ninja and Scruffy must have had some issues or an instant as they are now 7 seconds in pace, so I'm sure they'll keep pushing. So back up to the pointy ends. Nikki has now extended his lead to almost 2 seconds. Keeper now into sessions. Spots so see if we can hold on, especially going into this corner. Captain. Oh, great battle. 19 racing from both. Captain is doing really well on the mediums. The spicy is allowing Kevin to also catch up to the bit of battle, enjoying the fun. We should also allow Zalaboy to get on the back, and Zalaboy now looks like he's getting a sniff at Kevin, no pun intended, or no innuendo intended rather. So they're trying to keep pushing the difficult in the dirty air. Keeper now, so he now almost, well, 3.5 seconds ahead. Keeper is pulling out now, also 1.5, and we've got Captain and Kevin who must be frustrating the Glory somewhat. They're doing a pretty good job in keeping solid advantages on softs, but it's all gives me thing at the moment and no shenanigans. Boy. Oh, but Seeper's out of spin. He's on his own, so message just applies the power. You could be coming out with the hairpin. Tyres a little bit gone, but they're not in the zone yet when they actually drive off. So Seeper is back to 9th now. GP Ninja and Marty B are now pulling the seconds back on Ian. Mark getting a nice toe from Ninja. I wonder if they're going to swap places here. No. We're coming up to when the pit lane opens at the end of lap 5. Nicky now 6 seconds ahead. GDSR captain in second, Kevin in third, Zalo Boy still in fourth. Breach, Mayo, everyone of these guys obviously have moved up the pace due to Seeker's bin. King Racer is 1.6. Let's have a look at what some people are doing. So 206.5 for Nicky, which is, well, a second, I think, better than his qualifying time. Captain at 209 on mediums, Kevin at 208 on mediums, Salvador at 208 on softs, but he has been held up quite a lot by the GDSR boys who are on mediums. Quick Mayo to 7.6 on mediums, that's very good time. So it's a bit surprising why he's dropped so much. King Racer at 208.5, Scale at 208.9, he's battling now with Cortez Racing, which is GSR. Let's watch the through the battle. Aru. Okay, a little bit of contact. Probably okay. However, Jolly has lost half a second in that battle. With this for a second. Keeper is absolutely storming up to the back of Jolly after his spin. Controls aggression, I think is the expression. Hi Christian, thanks for joining the chat. Just currently watching Jale and Seeper having a battle with for 7th, 8th and 9th. Behind, Calva is 50 seconds behind. Straffy is now up into 11th, so he's overtaken Ian. Ginger is 2.3 seconds at the rear currently. So quickly go back to the battle with 7th, 8th and 9th, which is really close. Let's ride on board with Charlotte going into the bus stop. See if he can pull the switch back and get a better drive of the last corner. With a little bit of a wiggle, his tyres are now getting to the point where they will start to fall off the cliff since the update. Very good racing by Pascal there. Let Cheaper by because he's aware that Cheaper is faster at this point on the softs. So let's swap to Cheaper, follow him up the hill. Whether he can get in the toe. He's probably a little far back for an overtake here. But he's on purple at the moment. Nicky say a fastest lap at the moment, 206.5, overtake quicker than his qualifying time. Apologies, I'm not looking at the rest of the race at the moment. I'm just watching this to overtake here. Maybe it's a bit longer. People are doing really well on those softs. Pace is excellent, especially as his tyre is now definitely in the drop-off zone. Closer now. Coming into, I think the next one is Paul Frere. I seem to remember Ruffy Todd saying that a lot, so let's go with Paul Frere, and he's got a really good toe now. Let's see who on board. So was out brake at the bus stop. No decides against it. He may be trying to go for an undercut and get a better corner. Side the mirrors of Shortest Racing as Cheaper hunts him down. Charlie outbrakes himself a little bit, but collected it nicely. Looks at one more time up the straight, see whether Cheaper. I think probably the problem Cheaper's got here. I think he's definitely faster than the in front of him. But as soon as he gets into the dirty air, then he's losing some handling. Definitely close to this time, but I don't think close enough. There you go, check out. Nicky now is 4.5 seconds ahead. Double fastest lap to 6.5. Tyres are. Well, if it were me, I would be coming in right now because I can't drive on softs like that. But Nicky, as we're all aware, can drive on box softs basically. So I expect him to go at least a few more laps. I think the gap's maybe showing down a few tenths as the costs are going off, and the mediums are now starting to be the car of choice. Captain and Kevin for GDSR in close company. Darlow still very close. Bruce Mayo in fifth, another 2 seconds back. Team Race another 2 seconds back in 6th. 4 seconds ahead of Cortez. Chalet 2 seconds behind in 8th. So something's happened to Keeper again. Maybe they swap places back as Keeper was having issues in the dirty air, and Charlotte, they swap places with Charlotte. If so, that's really good team racing all them guys. Salva another 2 seconds back. Streffitov is 7 seconds back. That gap seems to have stagnated a little bit. Mark's tyres are well and truly ready for the Nash's yard. In, excuse me, another 2 bits, and Ginger is the first one into the bits with very warm sauce on lap 8. again for one stop here. Just after enough fuel and mediums probably are going to go full thing lap. So yep, filled up to the brim. As soon as he put on mediums, that's mandatory. Unfortunately we can't see that until it exits. So yeah, he's on his mediums and I suspect he's going to the end. You can see if he doesn't cut the bit, and away you go into clean air, so he should be able to get the hammer down. Check back at the front. Nicky, 4.8, so it's actually extending his lead again. Kevin, second. Captain, still line astern. Breach Mayo, King Racer, that's pretty stable between second and fifth. Because Starlight is passing 10% to pull in Cortez, and Sheep again has pulled up to the back of Starlight. I'm actually impressed with Keeper and Charlotte. I think they're doing excellent team racing here. They're pulling each other along. Fellows into the pit. Again, I expect it will be a one stop and he will be going on to millions and pulling to the end. So Ginger Ninja is 50 seconds behind now, but he has pitted, so that chap is going to be normalised once everybody has pitted. Valuable should come out in clean air, in space. Exits just that in clean air, in space. Get back to the vehicle then. So Nicky now is 4.2, so that gap is fluctuating, up and down. But Nicky's tyres are absolutely moving. World Champions predicted will come in as that. Kevin's still in session, Linus the captain, I think those two are working in unison, as are Super and Chalet. As I said, the gaps are going pretty stable between most of the field at the moment. Chalet still hunting down and he's very close now to Cortez. I'm just wondering whether it would be wise to pit now, Chalet, and no, it doesn't. Tifa does, so that's probably a good strategy that guys have worked out on the racetrack. One keeps to chase on and one tries the undercut. Good thinking. So let's now Mark through to ninth. Mark currently with a 208.3. Not bad for somebody who's ill. Beautiful flower power pink racing suit with the fourth definitive time in the Martin Mobile, which he drove in our Red series. And Mark is doing the fastest first sector. That's not bad on short tyres. People came out in 11th. Allegory put the hammer down now. He's pulling in rapidly on Seeker. And Seeker has only just come out of the pit, so the neutral tire probably not at temperature yet. We'll keep an eye on that. Engine now only 10 seconds left of pace. To the front, Nicky. Okay, I'm going to predict again. We will come in this lap. And Kevin and Captain team orders there. I suspect one of them going into the pits. Nope, look around. Go back to the action with Charlotte chasing down Cortez. Nicky is into the pit, as is King Racer. Charlie as well. So that will be everybody from the next scene, except Mark as yet, and Mark's going on another lap on those tyres, so either brave Mark or I won't say what else, but good luck. So the GDSR boys are not going to stop anytime soon. I would suspect there's no ending of pit lane, sorry, of the pit window, so let's do a recap after most of the chance. Pit stop, so we've now got GDSR captain in the lead, 1 second ahead of Kevin for GDSR, who is in turn 1.4 seconds ahead of Chris Mayo. Cortez Racing a further 11, almost 12 seconds behind. Albert another 4, almost 4 seconds, and Struffy now is the leading GDSR driver, yet to stop. Ian, Nicky has picked up a 3-second penalty, so that will be almost certainly for crossing the pit exit line. Unfortunate, unlucky Nicky. King Racer in 9th. Keeper in 10th. 11th is Darlow. Shallow very close, and then Ginger 12 seconds back. So let's see if Mark comes into the pits. He will come into the pits. He does. So this will be the last Genex driver to pit. As yet, no GDSR drivers have yet to pit. Which is not a surprise. Having said that, first GDSR driver coming in, GDSR Ian. So, 10 laps on softs, possible. And let's see where that brings Mark out. So, Captain to first, less than a second now ahead of Kevin. We've seen all the streamlining going on there. I suspect they're probably going to slow down slightly to pick up Chris Mayo as well. And then bigger gap back to Coach Racing 1. Let's just see, Nicky's up in 6 now, 20 seconds behind GDSR. Zava 17, that's certainly going to be overcome when Zava 17 hits. So Nicky, so the first unit driver is currently 40 seconds behind the leader. I didn't sign the pit delta, I'm afraid, but I would suspect that's going to be pretty close. And Nicky is now pulling the gap back. So Nicky now on fresh tyres as opposed to the leader who is on warm medium tyres. And the leader is into the pits. So this will be interesting to see where GDSR chapter comes out in relation to Ian, and it's starting to rain. Now this is going to put the chat among the pieces. This is absolutely fortuitous for Captain. Can't see the pit radar, can't see the weather radar, but if this is likely to last, you can put on the inters. Let's see what he actually puts on. Definitely raining. Gen X guys, if you're listening, one of you can put on your weather radar, that would be extremely helpful. All the GDS outputs now. Super, Gen X, they're all listening to, I suspect. Yeah, intermediates for Ian. Wow, that was kind of an epic forecast for a very fortuitous kind of pitting for GDSR. So I'm assuming the rain is scheduled to stay for a while, as several of the Gen X boys have stopped again. Do you put on into that suspect? So Kevin struggling. It looks like struggling. Watch it. He has to tiptoe this back to the pit. Looks like somebody has binned it. Yep, Queen's Mare has binned it on the median, so it is getting very slippery. Captain on the intermediates. Nikki is still on the mediums. I wonder if Nikki knows something we don't and he's going to chance it staying out on the mediums. Coach Racing is on the full west. So I suspect the weather radar is stipulating rain is here to stay for some time. Is he catching Nikki? Not terribly quickly at the moment. Sava has gone on to soft, so there is a mixture of strategies here with the GDSR boys. Some have gone on to intermediates, some have gone on to wets, and Sava is on soft, but did he pit before the rain started? I'm trying to remember. Keeper now on intermediates. Ninja is on mediums. King Racer still on mediums. Ninja having a drill there. Ian on the soft. Picks up a half a second penalty. Charlie currently on the mediums. Ruffy is now in 12. Sorry, Gallagher is in 12 on the mediums. Ruffy is on intermediate, so we're going to have a to hear quite quickly whether it is mediums or is it wet. Whether tyres in terms of intermediates. At the moment, it doesn't look like the track is getting incredibly wet. A little bit of spray. Age better maybe in the further corners, coming up to the bus stop. There appears to be a lot in it, to be fair. Back up front. This mare is still on the mediums and yet to hit. Captain, who was in the lead, is now 8 seconds, almost 9 seconds in front of Nikki. Nikki is now looking like she's starting to pull it back, and so maybe the rain has stopped and the track is drying out again. So that would be a epic decision by Nikki if that is the case. Certainly looks like, yeah, right the other end, isn't it? So good decision, Nikki. It's racing on the full wets. Bet very quickly unless the something on the radar. I can't see he's going to be coming back in for softs or medium. Well, it has to be softs because he was on medium. Drivers on soft. Yep. Captain coming back in for some new ride too. So Nicky is up into second, 17 seconds behind Bruce Mayer, who have yet to stop. So Nicky is going to take the lead unless something untoward happens. Hello Racing Fox, thanks for joining us. This is race 1 of the GenX competition against GDSR. We just had a curveball thrown in. The weather changed to wet weather. Some rain came down and it looked like a very fortuitous cover stop for GDSR. Approached the pits as that happened, but they went on to input and press. However, it cleared up pretty quickly. So Nicky, who stayed out on dry tyres, I bet has pulled a master stroke and will very shortly be taking the lead after Bruce Mayo has to pit. Tyres are done, fuel is done. Nicky should be taking the lead this lap. So currently we've got GDSR in second, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12 and 13. Shruffy, who was on the mediums, is pitting again to go back onto mediums. Unless, oh actually he's already used his mediums, doesn't he? So he can go back to soft again. But I suspect he'll do that. We'll pick him up from that the pits, and indeed he has gone soft, so he is going to be absolutely rapid. Charlie Boy on the mediums, he's going to keep that to the end. Charlie mediums, he's going to keep it to the end. Ian is on soft, he's going to take that to the end. Racing soft, so Bruce Mayo is in the pit. So let's enjoy Nicky taking the lead for GenX. So he is now 18 seconds in the lead. Currently we have GDSR in 3rd, 4th and 5th, which will be 2nd, 3rd and 4th. In race currently 55 seconds behind, but that was before the stop, so that's going to go down to 20 seconds. So currently GenX in the lead, GDSR in 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, all in very close order with King Racer. GenX with King Racer, 6th, Ginger, who had some kind of incident and was at the back, some way off the back of the pack for quite a while, is now up into 5th, sorry 7th, but absolutely epic driving there, Ginger, and he is hunting down King Racer. Ginger has gone purple in the first sector, so he's liking these medium. Now 1.2 seconds ahead of Cortez, with 4 seconds ahead of Ian. Charlie a further 8 seconds back, but his rapid is coming down. Well done Charlie. Charlie boy. And what would have been an absolutely epic save, fortuitously came to the right moment, had an epic save, couldn't quite keep it, but to the Max Verstappen spin, carried on his merry way. Well done, Gallagher. Keeper, 6 seconds back, was Scruffy now some way off the pack, but he had to hit again due to the weather change. And Scruffy has now got the hammer down with the fastest third sector. So next fastest time is from Nicky in a 206.5. Currently last lap was 208.8, but his fastest lap was on top. Wraps in with a 206.8. 7.9 for Salva, Kevin with a short from off the board. Fleets again come off the board, I think he was into the 206s. King Racer off the board. Crosshairs with 8.7. Ginger off the board, but I suspect that's going to be Ginger with a bum wobble coming out of the hairpin. Otherwise it would have been right on the back of Ginger. So the closest race, so Nikki still 16.5, 16. Left come down slightly, but I think she shot the gun in the bag as long as nothing untoward happens. So Captain is relatively sure at the moment in second by almost 4 seconds. We've got a close race between Salva and Kevin. They pulled away slightly from Fleet's Mayo. Although having said that, Fleet's Mayo is now coming back. So again, 3rd, 4th, 5th in close order. King Racer is 22nd behind Fleet's Mayo. 1.7 seconds ahead of Coach Racing. Ginger is now falling back a little bit, almost 3 seconds. I'm not sure whether Diamond had another incident. 4 seconds ahead of Ian, who is almost 10 seconds ahead of Tyler Boy, and then we have Keeper and Shruffy, who are currently in the air. So closest race we have, I think it is between the GDSR boys, certainly. Each 4 and 5. GDS boys have been impressive all rates, keeping together and pulling each other along. But we did have a period where Keeper and Charlotte Genetics was in the same thing, and it was epic to see. So the closest race we've got involving a Genetics member Genetics, who is Ginger, who will still 4 seconds behind Cortez. Let's ride with Lyman for a little while. So purple in the first sector again for Lyman. A little bit through it, coming on the panel a little bit too early. Charlie is trying to pull that back from Ian. Ian will be on stop, but fastest to go off. Another full lap. But Charlie is still going to have a chance here. Okay. So Ginger is certainly struggling now. Ian is pulling in beautifully, and Ginger has lost another 4 seconds. Very puzzling what's happening with Ginger at the moment. The tires look okay-ish. See if he can spend against Ian. So Ian, Simon is really short. Flag elsewhere, somebody who binned it maybe. So the Balak is the closest one. Right with Ian. should maybe close enough. Not sure. I expect he's going to get Ginger in one of the corners actually. Ginger seems to be struggling a lot. Although outbraced himself there, maybe wasn't quite expecting Ninja to break so early. Ginger will do that because of the issue with his tires, so that allows Ginger to pull out a little bit of a gap. Starlo now is pulling in on Ian rapidly, as I hypothesised might happen as Ian's cross gone off, so hopefully let's stay here for a bit. Quickly check up front, is there anything happening? Nicky's lead is now down to 10 seconds, but should have this in the bag, Nicky. Okay, so closest race is actually between the GDSR boys again. Obviously we want to go back and have a look at what's happening with our guys. Charlie is now down to a second behind Ian. So this is the closest race for NSX at the moment. The closest proximity on track of a NSX driver. Ian pulled slightly a couple of tenths out. Okay, so we have some good racing soon because Coach Racing is now only 1 second ahead of Ginger because his tyres are on the soft. So Ginger, although struggling on his mediums, now I suspect has a second wind with the enticement of chasing a ailing GDSR car. Calais 1.2 seconds behind Ian. So we've got a nice little double battle going on here with Cortez and Ian, and Ginger is now right on the back of the Bushman as he goes past, and that should be a nice move by Ginger. Indeed it is. Well done. Keep it together through. Feather the power, Ninja feather. And a nice move indeed by Ginger. Well done. So GenX are starting to pull back on GDSR. We have conflict strategy between strategy between GenX and GDSR in the race. Currently we have GenX, so King Racer is 24 seconds, so I think the top 6 is going to finish as they are. GenX currently has some more points to pick up further down the grid as we look Charlie now. Taking a nice move on Ian on his aim tires and is now hunting down Forces. Check there's no other closer other battles that we are missing. Currently not. So back to watch Pascal. Hunting down Forces Racing. As you can see him with the bus up, no, he seems better off it. Certainly faster at the moment. Got better tyres in terms of grip. That's available. Ian isn't done yet, trying to pick up the toe from Charlie now. So we ride with Charlie at the hill, Eau Rouge. A nice toe and takes him nicely down the outside. That's fun. Oh, unfortunate. Don't think there was much going on there, but that certainly might be worth looking at by the stewards afterwards. Unlucky Charlie, that was a really good move. Unfortunately, I don't have a keyboard hooked up, so I cannot do a replay, but we will look at that after the race, shall we? I'm making it. So now After those G-frantic moments of racing, Nicky Rint, also known as Merchanago, starts his final lap in the lead with a 7 seconds, 7.6 second lap ahead of GDSR captain, who is 10 seconds ahead of Beach Mayo. GDSR Kevin 16 further 4 seconds back, Salvo another 1.4 seconds back. So 3, 2, 4, 5 they have spaced out a little bit, but still after such amount of racing it is impressive to see how close they will all finish. So King Racer another 23 seconds back, Ginger another 14 seconds back, so really well to get up to 7th place after some issues he had earlier. And it looks like it looks like Ginger is almost out of fuel and is having to seriously fuel save now, and as such Ian goes back past. So I suspect Ginger may be unsuspecting Cortez as well. Unfortunate. But an effort comeback by Ginger nevertheless. Bieber is now taking Cortez. A bit of a bump, but fine. Well done, Super. And the last lap, just make sure you don't miss Nicky coming across the finish. And take a brilliant win for Gen X. Congratulations, Nicky. You really will tonight. Nice one. Well done, Nicky. First place for Gen X. GDSR captain comes in second. Almost 8 seconds back. Beach Mayo comes in third for GDSR. Kevin in fourth for GDSR and Salva. Not sure what's happening there, to be fair. Oh, that was very bizarre. Okay, answers on post after that one, please. King Racer coming in 6th place for Gen X. Should race Aaron, well done, mate. And Cheaper. Is Cheaper going to get Ian? Doesn't look like it's a great comeback. Or maybe this is going to be a close finish. Not quite, but well done, Cheaper. Cortez comes in 8th. Cortez comes in 9th. Dollar comes in 10th. Ginger has run out of fuel. Simon, I won't mention that this happened a couple of races ago for you. I'm saying nothing, but an epic comeback nevertheless. Good drive you have. Mark comes through to say 11th. Finale after a different spin, a couple of laps ago, which we'll look at after the race. Lovely work by Pascal, nudging Simon across the bars, so well done everybody, it wasn't all races. Nice victory for Nicky with Gen X. So let's have a rundown. First in the race for Gen X was Nicky, 47 in fastest lap 26.5. Captain second GDSR 26.5. Also Beach Mayo third GDSR 206.9. Salva 207.9. Also Kevin 207.3. King Racer with 207.4, Ian with 210, People with a 2.6, very close to the fastest lap, so first and third fastest lap, Gen X I think. 207.6 for Coach and 9, Dalibor 207.2 and 10, Trusty 207.5 and 11. 12 was Ginger running at fuel on the last lap 208.5 and Charlie pushing Ginger over the line in 13. 13. Did somebody drop out? Have I missed something? So well done everybody, well done Zenet, well done also to GDSR. Everybody stay tuned. Hello Kieran, son of Hello Boy. We have the race interview coming up soon. Which again we are trying a little different format to hopefully be a little more entertaining for people, so stay with us for that. So we're waiting for the guys to switch over to the post-race interview channel. So, hi Simon.
Good evening, Justin. You all right, mate?
I'm very well, thank you. I'm not gonna,
Good, lad.
I'm gonna say this before everybody else comes into the chat, okay?
Yep.
You do know that you ran out of fuel a couple of races ago, don't
Yep.
you?
Good evening, Justin.
Good
Bonsoir.
evening, good evening, Sherpa, even, sorry. How was that for everybody?
Oh, well.
All right until last lap.
It was okay. I went on to inters when I shouldn't have done. I should have just left it on mediums. So I was like 45 seconds back from where I should have been because of the nonsensical.
Yeah, same
hang
here.
on.
Yeah, I
Thanks
saw
for
that.
pushing me.
I saw how one of the GDSR guys pitted, and literally as he enters the pit entry, the rain started. So I was thinking, okay, they've done an absolute blinder here.
Yeah.
But then after 50 laps, it stopped raining, didn't it? So they had to come back and change. So, but yeah,
Cortez Raising is giving it giving it large in the chat, saying Ginger Ninja, Scruffy B, K Brash Maru, thanks for pushing me out first all. What the
well,
bloody hell is he talking about? I didn't hear anyone.
I'm going to say, I don't think I hit him. I hit you.
You hit me?
Well, I certainly didn't hit him because I wasn't racing.
Well, I question his motives on that particular.
Yeah, I'll
Should I just
query.
leave it, Justin, or should I say?
Yeah, no, leave it. I'll query what all that. I'll take a screenshot of it, and I'll query that with Kevin after the race because I'm not sure what on earth is going on about there. Hang on, I should take a
No,
screenshot.
me neither.
That's my-
But it was good fun, really good fun. I mean, it's always when you throw a little bit of rain into the mix, it's always interesting
Yeah,
and kind of difficult. But it was. I mean, I buggered it up. I shouldn't have stopped for inters, but I did. So that cost me my race basically. But it was really good fun. Really good fun.
I did say stay off.
so I'm gonna do my official. So Simon, you had a few incidents at the start, I think, because you dropped right to the rear, like
Yeah,
some 20 seconds or so, but then you made an epic comeback right up to about
yeah,
seven, 6 or 7. I was really impressed until the last lap. But then I was also equally impressed by Pascal, who made you pick up the arse over the line.
yeah. It helped out. I could have lost I lost 5 places. It could have been 6.
It was a good comeback though. It was good to watch. I was bigging you up and everything about your massive, brilliant comeback, and then yeah, last lap.
Yeah, the undercut worked.
Yeah, it
Um,
did. Yeah.
but yeah, just mismanaged my fuel. I was saying on chat that I've got 4.1 laps left with 4 laps to go. And then I started catching one of their lads and I was like, ooh, I'll push a bit.
Or was
And
it
then
you
realised
noticed you had
coming
4.1
round
laps
for...
of fuel left after, and you still had 8 laps to go? Was it like that, or?
No, I had 4 laps to go. The cheek of you.
Right, Nicky, you kept up with the guys in the first stint, who I think they did quite well on mediums, but then you ended up 20 seconds out in front. How does that happen? Very good, by the way, but how does that happen?
So yeah, when I pitted, I saw a rain cell approaching, but I didn't want to risk doing 1 or 2 more laps on those naked soft tires. So I pipped on mediums. Then I saw that it's more rain than I thought it is, and at that point I thought I ruined my race with that strategy call. But I decided to stay on the mediums, gamble, hope that that is the better strategy. Some of them went on inters and wet tires. One guy stayed out of this starting medium tires, but then of course had to pit for fuel. Yeah, and then the drain saved a bit my ass, I think. Yeah, I don't know how I managed to end up in first really. But I think they helped each other up a bit too. But other than that, yeah, it's just worked. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean their positions of 2, 3, 4, 5, and like 3, 4, 5, 6. They pretty much stayed together the entire race. So in terms of team racing, that looked really good, but maybe they were holding each other up. Um, but yeah, I mean you had it under control anyway. I mean the gap was coming down a little bit by the end, but
Yeah, I mean,
you
I
had
guess
it.
it was on the soft tires at the end there.
Yeah, but it was interesting how it was a complete opposite in terms of strategy between us and them. We were starting on the softs,
Yeah,
didn't
the
we?
thing is, only realized towards the end of my first stint that is probably was the better idea to start on the medium tires because of the fuel situation. Because of course you can pretty much do the whole fuel stint on the medium tires, which is not really doable. But I'm surprised that they didn't start on the softs really, especially the front runners.
Do you know what I think it was? It was myself and Pascal pushing Nicky so hard during the Group 2 Super GT season that just gave him that
Yeah,
extra
I mean
that extra
it
oomph.
definitely helped.
That's exactly what it was. And
but finally, the team was a team event where they had a really good race, because the previous ones always had some sort of issues.
Anyway, it looks like there's a few stewards inquiries coming through. So
Yeah,
good
it's
luck.
well, you know, I don't know where that guy's coming from, because apparently I hit him. As I said, and I wasn't even racing. But there you go.
I mean,
Yes, that will never hold up in court.
I think there should be safe from any post-race penalties, because I don't think they really did anything.
I
I
didn't
mean, the
see anything.
starting place was a bit sketchy. I did squeeze, I think, one driver a bit on the grass, but other than that,
I didn't
they
really see
kind of blocked me.
anything.
So
Yeah, I didn't really see anything that would cause an issue for me, other than Pascal had an issue. He overtook somebody showing up Eau Rouge,
Oh,
which is
going up Eau Rouge, yeah.
where he got past somebody, and then there was a little bit of contact, but that was Richard racing, as far as I'm concerned. And he seemed to get past him, and then the guy behind him wobbled a bit, and then suddenly Pascal gone out. So I need to look at that. But Pascal, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Do you remember that incident, Pascal?
That was lap 21.
I think so. Going up Eau Rouge. I think
Yeah,
it was
Rouge.
you and Ian. I think.
I passed him and he touched me on the backside, and then I was go.
Yeah, totally ruined your race. Yeah, I thought there might be some contact. I'll look at that and bring that up with Kevin. I'll also bring up the Cortez Wally, and ask the question. You know, what's he going on about? Okay, Evan, you there, mate?
Yep. Yep. I'm
How
here.
was it? How was it for you?
Yeah, was fine. I think I just had an accident, but the guy didn't say anything.
You
I
had an
think we
incident with one of those guys,
on
did you?
I think what was in the first corner.
Oh, the first lap.
Yeah, no, I think 10 laps to go.
Okay.
I think was just fine. The guy didn't say anything. I think was a race incident. I think.
Okay. But do you want me to, I can have a look at it if you want me to. Who I haven't spoken to? Soho.
Yay!
I get from your enthusiasm that you're about to get pissed off that I haven't included you.
No.
He was talking to himself for about 5 minutes when he got booted from the chat.
Yeah, but that was
He's
before
glad of the
race.
company.
I have to say, Soho, in my defence, unlike Mark, who is Des Lynam, I'm Vicky Davis. If you're old enough
Des
to know
Lynam.
who that is in the UK, then you'll know, Des Lynam is the kind of smooth, wild BBC One, silver fox, and I'm more the Vicky Davis ITV kind of cell boy. So
I have to look that up.
What a beautiful description that was.
yes, Soho, please do. Look up UK 1980s grandstand Des Lynam
World of Sport.
World of Sport Vicky Davis.
Vicky Davis.
All right.
I mean, it goes back to, I must have been about 10 at the time, where I always felt that Des Lynam I think it was even Frank Pop at that time, and Grandstand was like for the coffee people, and kind of, the champs on ITV World of Sport was more my kind of class level.
What with wrestling?
Yes, I was about to say, mind you, they did have Big Daddy on the wrestling.
Big Daddy versus Giant
Giant
Haystacks.
haystacks, yeah. So look all that up, Soho. You are in for a treat, mate. Anyway,
I will do that.
anyway, how was your race?
Well, as usual, I messed it up by spinning around. Had a good start. And it went well until the rain came. Unfortunately, I also went in for Intes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that messed things
Bad
up.
news.
What was the radar forecast like? because I couldn't see it, so I was surprised that the rain didn't last very long. What was it like on the radar? Did
Yeah,
you think
it looked like quite bad for a second, and then immediately after the pit stop, it went away.
Yeah. So on the radar, it looked like it was going to last longer, though, did it?
Well,
Sorry, what?
I did say
When I was
that.
when I was in the pits, you couldn't tell. There was this massive
Yeah.
area coming down. It had loads of sort of, and excuse my my colour references at this point, but dark blue with sort of green bits in the middle of it, and in certain bits of the track, it was absolutely pissing down.
Oh
And
yeah.
then you went through about 100
I
yards
was
later, there
on
was nothing at
mediums.
all.
We had to drive 1 or 2 laps on traction control 5 just to keep it on track, but it disappeared quite quickly again, luckily.
But then I binned it because I was on my mediums. I was on my second lap or mediums or something, and it just started raining, and I braked actually shorter where I usually do coming into the bus stop, and just flew straight off the end. I think thank Christ whoever it was ghosted, and yeah, went into the barrier, had some damage, and I thought, well, I can't drive on this now, so went in for inters and fixed the aerodynamic issues which I had caused. But I shouldn't have done that.
Did anybody
Or
yet?
maybe.
Sorry, go on, Mark.
Sorry, Justin. No. Crack on, mate.
No, it's just, I was just going to ask, did anybody have any issues with the heavy damage? It didn't look like anybody got any real damage, so...
No, luckily I didn't hit the wall when I spinned.
No,
I did.
luckily I didn't.
Only that bit. So when I ran over the bus
Right.
stop, and then I was going into the pits anyway, so it was
Yeah.
3 seconds to fix that or whatever. But,
Right. It would have been a nightmare if somebody had pinned it, then up over the rooms and had to shovel all
Yeah.
that for pits. Because I did once have a heavy damage race. Stop me if you're getting bored, but I did once have a heavy damage race where I damaged the car so badly I shouldn't actually get back to the pits because the steering was so knackered I couldn't get off the wall.
I think Scarley's car was perilously close to that. And the only reason I didn't come last this evening was because Scarley's car was absolutely knackered, and Ginger Ninja ran out of fuel. So I felt myself quite lucky at that particular juncture. But yeah, it was a great race, to be fair, for me. Really thoroughly enjoyed it. As I say, the rain's just difficult. You do your best to judge it, and it's a bit of a lottery at the end of the day. But well done, Nicky.
I'm not blind, am I? Andy's not in the chat, is he?
He's gone to bed.
No, I think he had to go off pretty quickly because he has to work in a few hours.
So, how did everybody find the chat on Discord?
Was it very stable?
Few of us got kicked out
We
for
kept on getting
no
booted out.
reason.
Right, okay.
Yeah, I was booted during the race from the chat, and then when I wanted to join the post-race interviews, I couldn't. I'm joined over the phone now because of the PS5 wouldn't work
Oh, okay. I mean, at least
for whatever reason. Or instead, they can't load, retry or whatever.
is it okay?
But from my side, it could be a problem that I'm in 5,000 Discord servers. That might be the issue.
Yeah, it was very clear though. I mean, it was just like being on a PlayStation party.
Oh, yeah,
to be
yeah, there
honest,
was no difference to PSN,
until we
was
got booted off. I think it's 3 or 4
Quite
of us got
echoey.
booted off. Oh, that's Ginger Ninja's internet.
No, it's not.
It's right.
Kick him then.
His router probably ran out of juice or something.
Fit up, laugh it up.
Is anybody
I
watching?
will, don't worry.
Is anybody watching the stream at the moment?
Yeah,
I'm
me.
going to in a
not the
sec.
stream, no. I'm watching race back at a minute.
I'm just wondering whether everybody can see all the flashing bubbles and stuff when people speak.
Oh, ooh, nice.
See, this is the main reason why I wanted to switch to Discord, because I can do some really clever things if we talk on Discord.
So not only have I got to learn Discord, OBS now, I've got to learn all this Flash shit as well.
Yeah, what we've got running tonight, Mark, is we've got Capture Card doing a pass-through on the PS5 to the TV and also my laptop. We've then got OBS running multiple browser extension links. We've got videos playing in the background, videos, images, you name it. We also got, what I didn't do tonight though is have the live YouTube chat actually in the stream window, which I want to do, but I ran out of time. So yeah, but
It sounds like you had a lot going on. To be fair, Justin.
it's basically taken me a week to sort this out. Yeah, getting the Discord chat to work with the flashing little bubbles as you speak on the screen. That was the hardest bit, but I think it looks pretty cool. So,
Right, well, I'm going to start watching it now.
yeah, everybody starts talking, so Mark can watch it.
Sorry, yes, I will watch it and
watch
send
it
you.
later. Anyway, yeah. So watch it later, especially the post interviews, to see whether you like all the flashy bits. If so,
Yeah,
I'd like to persevere with Discord chats if we can. But if it gets to the point where during the race it becomes a problem, we can always use PSN party chat for the race, and then just hop on to the Discord
Okay.
for the post interviews.
I think the only thing is the stability, because we got booted off. I got booted off on lap 21.
Yeah.
And have you tried to rejoin the chat while you're driving around Spa?
I haven't. No.
You have to go to bloody game center or whatever it is, and while you're hurtling along, it's virtually impossible. So I sat the last 2 laps out, which didn't help when I didn't know what Scarlett was doing, and nearly went into the back of him when he was trying to let me past.
Well, like I say, if it's
as I say, that was the only thing. It was very clear.
If that happens during the race, because there's a lot more data transfer going on while the stream's going with the phone broadcast from the PS5 via OBS and then up to PlayStation and then YouTube and all that kind of rubbish. So if that's
to be fair, it is rare that we chat during.
Hey, say that again.
Has he just been booted from the chat?
No!
His thick Yorkshire drawl was too much for the bandwidth.
Yeah,
I can still hear you.
You went all Norman Collier. You went.
Yeah. I was just about to get ready for an epic moan there, Simon, and then you cut out. I thought, oh.
No, I was just saying, it's very rare that we chat during racing anyway.
Yeah. All I'm saying
it's only like these team events we were trying to.
We can always use PSM for the race itself.
Yeah, and then just jump over to this one for
because at that point you do all these flashy bits that you'll see later.
I will indeed.
Wait to see it.
I will indeed.
Wait to see it.
Right, I'm going to jump off anyway.
Yeah, I'll let you go then, chaps. Thanks very much for racing.
And I've watched it back, and they were only Mark hit him, and it didn't affect his race whatsoever.
Okay. Well, like I say, I'll be having a few words with Kevin about this Cortez chap, and I'll have a look at Pascal's incident. But anything else you want me to look at, let me know. And hopefully the stream was okay for everybody. So thanks again. Well done.
Yep.
Cheers, Justin. Good work, my friend.
Thanks, guys.
Well done, mate.
Thanks,
Well
Justin.
done. Well done, Nicky, legend.